Boys and girls, this is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and you're listening to Going In Raw, baby.
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife, Marie. And you are going in Smackdown Live.
Hi, this is Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke watch him going in the Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you'd be listening to right here, youtube.com/. I like how you got a head start on yours.
I've already been here for 20 minutes.
Oh, that's good. Steven Larson, and available also where podcasts can be found.
Pacifico? People are going to ask. So
I got my Pacifico, man.
I got a Grimbergen. It's a Belgian double amber ale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so good.
All right. I love my Pacifico.
I also got a Broken Skull IPA here, too.
Oh, you're going to mix and match? Interesting.
Yeah.
So
I like a variety.
If you're listening to this in the audio realm, hey, tomorrow I'm going to do this, man. I'm going to start uploading on Saturdays the audio from 10 for the Win. Minus the intros, of course, because that would be a little silly. Those are visual heavy.
Indeed.
But I'm going to start putting up the audio. So,
in preparation for the new season coming up sometime.
Yeah, so a couple weeks from now. So if you want to, if you're in the audio realm and you never bothered to check out 10 for the Win on YouTube, well, you're in for a treat tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can check that out. So that'll be fun.
Indeed.
But if, we're doing that, and in exchange, what we ask from you is a rating, review, or a comment. I don't think it's too much to ask. It's free gratis, great way to support Going In Raw. Another way to support Going In Raw is going to the Patreon at patreon.com/Steven Larson. Check out this new Friendo Club shirt, man. This is at the $50 tier.
Yeah, I got it.
The Friendo Club shirt. I did get an extra large for you.
Yeah, I need to grab one of them.
And you get at the $50 mark, you get this. We get the Friendo Care Package, which is the comic book, some stickers. You also get the $50 mark. You get a holographic. I should have brought that in. Friendo Club sticker and a red Wolfpack Friendo Club sticker. So that's all good stuff too.
It's all great values.
At the $5 mark,
try to make every tier worth your dollar and cent.
At the $5 mark, you get all sorts of bonus content this week. In Friendo Unified Championship Wrestling, which, as a lot of people probably don't know, we book Raw, Fun Wrestling, and W Steve W all shared universe now.
Yeah, man.
And there's a tournament going on inside Raw Gate Mutant. And the winner of this tournament gets to be deabsorbed. Expelled from Raw Gate Mutant. We also did an Ask Steven Larson.
Should probably do another one of those for today's episode, since we have no bonus episode up today.
We did.
We had a bunch of questions we didn't answer last time.
Oh, okay, cool. We'll do that then.
We're
going to be here all night long.
Yeah, pretty much. Also coming tomorrow. Still got to finish it. Friendo Awards coming at some point tomorrow. Hopefully first thing in the morning, depending how late I want to stay up.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'll stay up as late as I can to get it done. But yeah, exciting. Of course, that Going In Raw award means new inductees to the Going In Raw Hall of Fame is always my favorite part of the Friendo Awards.
Yeah, the good thing is we're reshooting that because we didn't realize that one of our inductees is already in the WWF Hall of Fame.
Disqualifies him from ours.
That's disqualified.
So as soon as we're done with this,
I'm making sure that it's a thin crew this year.
All right,
not inducting 5 people this time. That's not happening.
All right.
Anyways,
I'm going for all 5 of mine getting in.
Oh, that's definitely not going to happen.
All 5.
I will laugh it off.
I feel like it's, considering the talent available, I feel like it's a pretty strong field.
All right, we'll see.
The 5 names I have written on my phone right here.
Is that one wrestler Crispin Waugh there? Crispin Waugh?
No.
No? All right, anyways.
No.
Smackdown happened.
No.
And Goldberg got his spear in against the Fiend because chances are, unless the Fiend, unless they do, I thought they'd do something cool, like he'd no-sell the spear. Look, Goldberg's going to show up at a pay-per-view. The government of Saudi Arabia is paying a lot of money for Goldberg. They're going to see a spear happen.
Or 3 or 4.
Maybe. But I feel like this was the moment where Goldberg got to stand tall against the Fiend.
Oh, it definitely was.
Super Showdown. Fiend is totally going to retain. We're going to finally get... Maybe I was a prognosticator. I was a Nostradamus when I thought I saw Goldberg's picture on the wall. Evidently, that's probably going to happen.
You're peering into the future, indeed.
I guess so, man.
I guess so.
Yeah. Anyway,
let's talk about... that's fine. Math is going to hold true. Let's talk about who's the emailer. So you got this glitchy business.
The insider knows. Go ahead. What do you... Go ahead. Tell me.
The
tell me what
insider
you said.
knows.
Yeah, man.
All right. I don't know. I mean, it looks like there's some glitchy stuff happening. It looks like a envelope folding over.
So this has been happening, and please don't look here because I want you to react when they react. But the insider, I know who it is. All right. So don't look at this.
Is it Karl Malone?
It's not Karl Malone, but okay. So a couple weeks ago, we noticed some glitchiness.
Yeah, and last week there was some too. We thought it was just...
We thought like there was some funkiness with the broadcast.
Yeah, no, but apparently it was a planned thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Absolutely. So what did you see this week?
It was some glitchy stuff, and it looked like an envelope forming and folding over, and then it would glitch away. It happened twice.
Yeah, okay.
That's what it looked like.
Okay. All right. So I actually got my hands on... Let's see here.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right, so right here, this is what we saw. If you guys are watching on YouTube, then you get a treat here. Let's see here. There's this one here. So this is what we saw. It sort of starts off with like sort of blue light.
Yeah.
And then it goes, and you see like sort of an envelope.
Yeah.
But then the insider, that's my new name. The insider, I got some secret footage, and maybe if we take a look at it, we can see the next evolution of what this is, man. This is very exciting. Hold on a second. Hey, don't look. I want you to look. Don't look. Don't ruin this. Here we go.
Oh man. I already know what it is.
This is very exciting.
I already know what it is.
This is very exciting. Look at this here.
I didn't have to get half a peep of what you got over there. I already know what it is.
If you look very closely, look, I'm pretty sure that's Matt Taven's face. He's coming to SmackDown. I was going to do Killer Cross, but that's too obvious.
The way that you did the light, I thought you were going to do a Quantum Leap joke. That's what I was expecting.
No, look.
Matt Taven just signed a new deal, man. You
gotta know that's what stuff. He wants you to think.
Oh, man.
He's a wrestler, man. They all swerve
He's a Ring of Honor wrestler for life.
Wow.
That's what he is.
Huge news. Matt Taven showing up on SmackDown. The Insider, another scoop. You heard it here first.
No.
Okay, so wait a second. Is Killer Cross's new gimmick going to be Mailman? Is that what's going on here?
God, I hope not.
That'd be awesome if it was. Jeez. If he was like an AOL aficionado.
Like, all right, can I rip up this contract? Can I go to AEW after all?
Right before he doles out his finisher, he goes, "You got mail.
You got mail."
I don't know what this is, man. It's an envelope. What does that mean?
With all sorts of digital stuff going on.
It's like, it's like a weird.
Is his name Spam Man?
Yeah, that's right. He's the fisherman, but it's like fishing.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, tax season's here.
Yeah.
Tax season's here, so he's going to be looking for Social Security numbers.
Yep.
You know, he's going to say, "Hey, I've got this friend. He's a Nigerian prince." And he wants to help you.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's exciting stuff.
I saw some speculation, or one person's speculation, it was Mustafa Ali.
Well, he's got glowy stuff, but he's not a mailman. He used to be a cop, not a mailman.
Correct. I don't know how the envelope would fold into all that, if you will.
And then there's like the intercutting with like there is the hacker element to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What's chat saying right now? We have an imaginative live group. Let's see here. Yeah, John Adams, Killer Cross Cyber Stalker. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, Chris Jericho. There you go. It could be Chris Jericho.
There you go.
Another incarnation of the current AEW champion.
Yeah. Lay hacker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lay hacker, exactly. So anyway, SmackDown wasn't awful.
It wasn't terrible. I mean, like it was a fun watch. The problem is that the storylines don't really have a whole lot of heft to them.
Yeah.
Largely inconsequential. Nothing from a storyline perspective is must-see TV.
Yeah.
Everything in execution tonight was well done and for the most part fairly fun.
There was one welcome surprise, and that is the arrival of Drew Gulak to a Daniel Bryan related storyline. I'm not getting my hopes up.
Drew versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
Look, man, WrestleMania is right around the corner. They're starting something with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has been. We said this just last week. Daniel Bryan finds a way to get what he wants. You know, it's like, hey, maybe they said, Daniel, we don't have a whole lot for you. What do you want to do?
I mean, apparently that's what they said for John Cena.
Yeah,
And John Cena is getting Elias apparently.
Yeah, apparently that's what he wanted.
Why not Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak? He maybe he's a fan of Drew's work and thinks.
I guarantee he is. He is.
Thinks my goal is to get this man on the card at WrestleMania because I think he's great.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I could absolutely see that when I saw him chatting up. And then Heath Slater, I thought was hilarious.
Oh, he was hilarious.
He was great.
Did you just say my name? That was great.
I wasn't ready. I'm always ready.
No one makes my kids cry except me.
Except me. Yeah, I felt like Daniel Bryan was so close to cracking. I really do.
I know. It was pretty great.
That was good stuff. And then we had that.
Because he was obviously lurking around the back. Yeah. Did you just say my name?
Did you just say my name?
God, that was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good stuff.
Sorry. Did I just hear my name? Sorry.
And then Drew on commentary was really good. Michael Cole said, "We're joined here by Heath Slater. Are you falling asleep, Cole?"
I know.
Drew hopped on him. That was funny.
Well, Heath, he goes up top. He's like, no, get down from there. No. He's
that was
basically
hilarious.
Hyperventilating.
Yeah, get down from there. Stop it, get down from there.
Good. Drew's so good.
Drew is amazing. And when I saw him approach, I was like, man, thank God, because Daniel Bryan will make sure you're going to get a spot. Man.
Yep.
So I'm excited about that. I think that's great. So yeah, SmackDown was actually not bad.
It wasn't terrible.
Actually,
the most underwhelming part was the end.
The Goldberg stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we needed a thumbnail, and Goldberg's a draw. So
you don't want to use your Matt Taven art there as a thumbnail?
Maybe I'll re-upload the Matt Taven art right there. There you go.
Mystery hacker Taven man.
I worked all of 2 minutes on it, so I should probably use it. SmackDown kicked off though with tag. I was glad this wasn't the main event because I feel like it was gonna be.
No, there's Goldberg on the card.
I know, but the Usos and Roman's
not in this match.
No, I know, but they're related. They're family, and they hang out together. So I figured maybe he'll be involved in some way.
Gotcha.
That would elevate it to the main event, but we didn't even see Roman tonight.
No, so it was Usos and New Day teaming up to take on Miz Morrison and Dolphin Rude. Before anything started, Usos came down, dropped the promo. They were like, hey, we're pretty bummed out. We couldn't be here last week, especially given that Miz and Morrison couldn't keep our names out of their mouths. Tired of their disrespect. But, hey, we're here this week. We got the juice. We're having a super kick party.
Super kick party. Yeah, man.
Expect a cease and desist from Brothers Jackson for that one.
They've used that before. They've used that plenty of times. Super kick party? The
Who?
Usos?
That's a Young Bucks thing. They have shirts with that on there. It's like the starts their theme song.
The Usos said that like ages ago.
How about that?
They did.
They might have. But I'm saying that's just as much as the WWE could say you can't too sweet. They should be able to say you can't super kick party.
Fair enough. Let me ask you this: do you think that was, you think that was a shot?
Oh yeah, it was a shot per se, but maybe they're taking some of the verbiage because they're trying to make their own roster sound cooler.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And they said, well, everybody's invited. Well, at least their opponents for this evening. And then they intro the New Day and tell them, hey, hope you're keeping those tag titles warm for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the New Day puts over the Usos, saying how great they are, saying they're 6-time champions.
But then, stick it.
Said, but we're 7-time champions. It means have one more reign. That means we're better.
Ooh.
We're better than you.
Better than you by one.
And then the Usos say, well, once you're done with Miz and Morrison, the Super Showdown, let's do this again. New Day seems cool with that, but out comes Miz and Morrison. They get a promo too. They were trying to come up with some snappy chant. Miz and Morrison, hey, hey, ho, ho. You know what it's going to turn into? Hey, hey, ho, ho, Miz and Morrison got to go.
Is that, you just make that up?
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. That's good.
Well, I mean, I made it up when I was watching the show. So that's like actually a chant I've heard. I can't remember where. But
oh, okay. So you've heard that.
Well, not exactly Miz and Morrison, but hey, hey, ho, ho, insert names here, got to go.
Oh, okay. I had never heard that before.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Is that like a college ball thing?
No, I don't know what
Is
it's
it an
from.
XFL
It's just
thing?
stuck in my head for something.
Okay. All right.
So they try to get the chant going. Of course, it doesn't because it sucks.
Yeah, it's not good at all.
They're booing. The crowd's booing.
Morrison cracks me up, though.
Yeah, Morrison's pretty. At one point during this match, he was doing something to Kofi. And he says to him, "Oh, you think you can beat John Morrison?" It's pretty funny. He seems like he's having a lot of fun.
He does seem like he's having a lot of fun, yeah.
And then Miz says everybody's be doing that chant once they beat the New Day at Super Showdown. And then out comes Rude and Dolph. They don't get a promo, though.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Oh, cool. Joe Juarez just got back from a date. Did Dolph Ziggler show up?
Oh, probably not.
No, probably not.
Unless the date was at the arena in Phoenix.
There you go.
So anyways, match happens. Go to commercial, come back. Faces have the upper hand until Morrison dumps Kofi out of the ringside. Miz drops him with a boot. And then the heels proceed to beat the heck out of Kofi all around the ringside area.
Yeah.
They put him back in the ring. He's isolated seemingly forever. Go to like a whole other segment.
Yeah.
Kofi is isolated and beat up.
Yeah.
Go to commercial, come back. Kofi backdrops Dolph out, hits double stomp on. I hate when I make typos like this. Hits double stomp on. I'll say Rude. I don't know.
No, I love this because it says Kofi backdrops Dolph out, hits double stomp on Kofi.
Double stomps himself.
Because then with my imagination, because I was half paying attention to the match, because I don't take notes, that's your thing, I get to now visualize Kofi double stomping Kofi.
Miz gets tagged in next. So he gets the tag to Big E. Miz gets the tag too. Big E does his usual clearinghouse routine. 3 belly to bellies, a splash. Sets up for a big ending. Miz escapes that. Big E tosses him out of the ring. Morrison tags himself in. Basically, as Miz is going over the top rope. Big E sets up for the apron spear on Morrison. However, Morrison hits him with a knee.
Mm-hmm.
But then Morrison gets back in the ring. E drops him with an Uranagi, and that's when the weird glitchy crap happens.
Yeah.
And then Morrison,
first time in the night.
Yeah, Morrison hits a bunch of offense, covers Big E. Kofi breaks that up. Eventually, he gets the tag to Jey Uso. Bob Roode is in as well. Gets some roll-ups, and then Roode and Dolph hit their spine buster zigzag combo. Jimmy's in to break that up. Super kick party from Jimmy. He eats glorious DDT. He tries one on Jay, Bob Roode that is, not his brother. He escapes that, hits super kick to get the win.
Super kick.
Party.
Super kick party. Damn.
Boom, bump, boom.
Yeah. After that, we had Daniel Bryan. We talked about this a little bit, but we'll go over Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak backstage. And Drew was saying, "Hey, Daniel, I've noticed some holes in your game. I've been paying attention to your matches, and good for you. I made a PowerPoint presentation to, show that." And Daniel Bryan's like, "Oh, you've been watching my matches?" He's like, "Yeah, I watched your match against The Fiend.
No, I watched your losses against The Fiend.
Your losses against The Fiend. I watched your win against Heath Slater."
Did you just say my name? That's so good. It's like, Daniel Bryan, the way you beat me up last week made my kids cry. Only I make my kids cry.
Only I can make my kids cry.
I was prepared. Do you want a rematch? I'm always prepared.
I'm always prepared. I'm always ready. Come on, let's do it now.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bryan's like, all right.
Yeah, let's have a rematch.
Yeah, he was trying not to laugh this whole time.
And he's like, "Drew, you think there's holes in my game? Why don't you help out Heath over here?" He's like, "Heath, we got a lot of work to do now. But let's go over it." That was really good stuff.
Then we get a Otis, Mandy, Dolph recap, the whole saga.
I need a saga.
And then you get Sonya and Mandy backstage. Tucky walks up and tells Mandy, "You hurt my boy.
Yeah.
You hurt my friend.
You hurt my boy."
Says, "I've never seen Otis this upset. He couldn't leave our hotel room. Locked himself into his hotel room. He's so distraught over this whole thing." And Mandy's like, "Otis didn't show up."
Yeah,
Dolph was there.
I ran into Dolph, and then Tucky was like, "Well, you sent him a text saying that you were late."
And she did the,
and then dun dun dun, Sonya Deville, totally trying to not make this happen. What a good friend she is, because I'll be honest with you, Otis is not good enough for Mandy Rose. I'm sorry, he's a weirdo.
Who are you to decide that?
And in this case, I'm a student of humanity, my friend. I'm a student of the love game. And he was stalking this, and that proves my damn point. He's a weirdo and a prevert, Larson.
He's a shattered man now due to Dolph Ziggler.
Well, if that's enough to shatter a man's fragile psyche, guess what? He ain't man enough for a lady like Mandy Rose.
Anyways,
he doesn't have the ingredients.
Tucky leaves after trying to make Mandy feel bad. And then Sonya and Mandy's talk, and then Sonya's like, "Well, at least Dolph was there. You guys had a good time, right?" And Mandy goes, "Yeah, it was fun."
Yeah. So, Sonya Deville has said before that she wanted some sort of romantic storyline with Mandy Rose. Is that what this is leading to? Or is Sonya just trying to get Mandy together with Dolph somehow?
I don't know.
If it's, look, man, here's my thing. If this is some sort of creative, and this is wildly optimistic, if this is...
What?
Shit. Hold on,
I mean, I got here well before, well, not well, like 15, 20 minutes before you did. 15. Oh, God. It's disgusting.
All right, hold on. Where's the bottle opener?
I don't know. You left it back in the other.
B, I meant to bring it in
You
here.
left it back in the kitchen.
I'll get it in a second.
Use your teeth.
So, if this is some sort of, hey, Sonya Deville, what do you got for us? She pitches them this story, and then they're allowed to, they go ahead and do it. I'm on board with that because that's like taking something that a wrestler wants to do. That's like some creative.
If that were the scenario, then yeah,
That'd be
it's
kinda cool.
But I don't think it is.
No, you don't think so?
Because I know, based on what little Total Divas I saw this last season, Sonya did pitch something.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen.
But
and
that
she
was shot like ages ago. Maybe this is
around,
thing.
yeah, around Mania last year.
Maybe it's not. But Sonya Deville totally sent that text, right? She's the only person who had access to her phone.
I would think so, yes.
Yeah, so we'll see. In any event, I'm on Team Sonya. I say, Otis, write him out of the picture. He's kind of a loser.
I'm indifferent to the whole thing.
All right, you continue on.
I'll talk about this.
You're indifferent. You got to choose a side, Jack.
Don't.
Oh, man. Boring city over here. Come on, choose a side.
If I'm invested in a thing, I will choose side. However, I'm not invested in this whatsoever.
Really?
None.
Oh, man. What a
no
bummer.
investment.
I'm
divested.
I'm going to go invest in some more alcohol.
I'm divested from this whole scenario. Next, a sit-down interview with Lacey Evans and Renee Young. She's asked about losing to Bailey. She calls Bailey a bully and says if being in the Marines taught her anything, mission's not over even if you lose to a bully. Renee says, well, you're a bit of a bully at one point, yeah?
Yeah, they kayfabed her heel.
And she like calling people nasties and so on and so forth. And she says, I'm from the South. Nasty has a variety of meanings. It could be a term of endearment. Yeah. Oh, you nasty.
Yeah.
But
nah, man, that didn't work.
That didn't work.
She was a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, but yeah, she copped to it. She goes, "Yeah, I was a bully." And her reasoning was a little weird. Says, "I was a bully until I saw Sasha and Bailey backstage, and when the way I took it is like once I saw what real bullying was, I gave up because I couldn't match that level of bullying, especially when they went after my kid."
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, I can't bully to that level. I'm stepping back.
Who bullies a kid?
I know, that's
totally.
Rough. That's rough. And so she says it's a new chapter. She's asked, "What's next?"
What's next?
And she says, "I'm looking forward to Elimination Chamber. I'll be in there against 5 other women." And last I looked, she wasn't in the Elimination Chamber match that was announced.
Yeah, JD was going ballistic on Twitter over this one. Are you kidding me? Are you telling me there's going to be 3 Elimination Chamber matches?
Should be 6.
Garbage. And I said, dude, it's called the damn pay-per-view is called Elimination Chamber. They should all be Elimination Chamber matches.
I couldn't agree more.
Seriously. Now we can cheers because I got myself a new beer. Seemingly we're going to get 2 women's Elimination Chamber matches. I think there should be 2 men's Elimination Chamber matches. But that doesn't seem to be
Well, there'll be one, yeah.
the case.
Yeah, there'll be one, but there won't be one.
Who can be on the Raw side?
There won't be one for the Raw side. Not for like a number one contendership because Drew has that.
That already has it, so they're not going to fight.
Unless they do something for like the U.S. title.
That'd be tight. Andrade, Humberto, Angel Garza. I was going to say Garcia.
Ray.
That'd be tight if it was all just one feud.
4 dudes.
Yeah, that'd be rad.
Chamber match. Pretty cool.
Bring in, I mean, if you want to make it like an LWO thing, bring in Kalisto and, could you imagine Grand Metalik?
It'd be great.
In a Elimination Chamber?
Say Dorado.
Holy crap, that'd be rad. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, man. That'd be cool. After that, we had the Symphony.
Hold on a second. Lena Bliss here in chat says, you just loved Otis last week, Steven. That's number one. Don't call me Steven. That's weird. My wife calls me Steven, and one of my stepkids calls me Steven. My mom calls me Stevie. So there you go.
As does your dad.
As does. He does. That's correct. That being said, but when he turns, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt if you're trying to shoot your shot. But then if you come off like a royal asshole and a stalker and honestly like a I can't get on board with that.
See, I kind of feel like if I were in your shoes the sub-dullard aspect would be endearing. And maybe you'd understand his plight a bit more considering he may be sub-dullard.
Look, man, I'm not the smartest man in the world. I'm really not. But I am not that level. I'm like dullard level, not sub-dullard level.
Tried to catch you with the one there. Didn't work, did it?
I mean, I might be a sexual being like Otis is, but, you know I can play the game a little bit.
Yeah.
I can play the game a little bit. That dude doesn't know how to play the game at all.
That we can agree on.
Is kayfabe Otis a virgin? He's got to be, right?
Based on his behavior. It wouldn't be I mean, I'm just saying, you have a date
Right?
lined up. You get a text from your date that she's going to be late. You walk to the restaurant, so you take your time. He should have still been there early. He should have been the first one sitting at that table. Whatever time she said she would be there, he should have been there 5 minutes before. That's what he should have done. Anyways, regardless, he shows up at the restaurant and sees someone sitting opposite his date at this restaurant. You don't walk out. You step to that dude and goes, "What's your business here?" And you ask in this case, Mandy's like, "What's going on? I got text saying you were going to be late.
Yeah.
And here you are." And then you sort this all out right now.
Yeah.
You just don't drop your flowers and leave.
I mean, at worst, you go find an escort, and then you take pictures of your interactions, paid for, and then you text them to Mandy saying, "This is what I should be doing."
I proffered up like a sensible way to sort out whatever tension is there.
You don't know how to play the game,
And
man.
you look to antagonize the situation.
You don't know how to play the game. You got to be like, this is what you're missing out on. When Lacey and I met. When Lacey and I met, I made a great impression because I'm a funny dude, and she loves to laugh. And so at the event that we were at, everybody was like, "Hey, we're gonna go get breakfast at like Bella Brew or something like that."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna go get breakfast." My shoot reason was I needed to go take a nap.
That's your shoot reason. What was your real reason?
No, that's a shoot reason. Shoot is real. Shoot is real.
Sorry.
So I just didn't go, and she thought I was going to be there, and she was like, "What the heck? You didn't go to the break?" Like when we met up for drinks, because then I like Facebooked her. I was like, "You want to get some drinks?" And then she was like, "You didn't show up to breakfast." I was like, "I know," like that. Even though like that was my kayfabe reason was that playing the game.
Listen,
but shoot reason was I needed to take a nap.
Listen,
got up at 6 o'clock in the morning that day.
Here's the deal with Otis in this case. If the whole thing is like, "Hey, look what you're missing." Spending money on an escort, to stick it to your date.
Oh, he's got main roster money.
I don't care.
Yeah.
When
I'm just saying he can't either spend money on an escort or go get it for real, but he can't get it for real.
Well, I'm saying why not just take a picture?
Well, then you're just alone with your dingus. Like that's just anybody can do that. That's violating somebody's privacy.
Like sending pictures of you engaged in sexual interactions with an escort isn't?
I mean, it's different though, because it's like, look, I've replaced you immediately, and ideally, you want to try to find an escort who's better looking than Mandy Rose, but good luck with that, because she's smoking. Oh, man. I don't know what you do. Anyways,
I feel like taking any sort of pictures involving a penis is going to be taking things too. Yeah, sex act or genitalia is taking things way too far.
I don't know, man. It's wrestling. It's a weird business.
Yeah.
Anyway, so where were we?
It's that weird. Oh, the Symphony destruction match.
Okay, dude. So why are they going to have like basically a death match with like
that finish sucks so bad.
Dude, immediately Shinsuke reached back and there was like a ton of blood on his head.
It fucking sucked.
It fucking sucked.
That
whole match, I was like,
dude leaves Japan because he's tired of working a physical style. They fucking slam him on a piano.
I was like, half the fucking when Sammy blasted Braun, and granted it was a ukulele. That thing wasn't gimmicked at all. I mean, they did a double suplex on Braun, and his damn hips went through that base.
Well, both
on the ground.
Yeah, both Braun and Elias were bleeding from their backs from that match.
What the fuck?
For a feud that's got no heat.
This feud it has to set a record for the level of talent, because Cesaro,
great,
Zayn,
great,
Shinsuke,
great,
should be in the world title picture. Braun should be Universal Champion right now. You got and Elias is whatever, but you've got at least 4 people right there who are great talents. great talents, and you got them in this stupid ass instrument match that nobody cares about.
It was fun though.
It was a fun match, and the crowd was into it.
That finish sucks so bad.
That finish fucking sucked.
So bad.
That was awful.
Most of the other spots were pretty fun. And
but they were needlessly violent.
Oh, totally. It reminds me, like they always have the Miracle on 34th Street fight, and then the Halloween gimmick match with pumpkins and stuff. It reminded me of that, where it's like, this is all needless. Those are usually a bit sillier, but someone always ends up going through a table. The Christmas one, someone got chucked into a Christmas tree. That probably hurt.
Yeah,
because
sure.
those things are sharp.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So is that kind of at a place when, I guess it makes sense because the protest concert, all that stuff. But when, god damn. So the finish, I'll just skip to there.
Yeah, skip to the
There's
finish.
a bunch of gimmick bits where people get hit with instruments and stuff. And
I don't think they gimmick.
They look moderately, no, gimmicks. I didn't mean gimmick.
Yeah.
And they all look like, uncomfortable.
Some of that shit hurt. Some of that shit looked like it hurt.
But the finish sucked.
Okay.
Sucked.
So Braun has Shinsuke in power slam position on the announce table.
Because we have parallel things going on.
Okay.
So we got Cesaro on the table. Elias goes up top. And you got Nakamura trying to get involved, all that. Braun pulls him away, tosses him over the announce table, and then he gets on top of the announce table and picks up Nakamura for power slam position. So then you cut back to Elias, who is now dropping the elbow on Cesaro through the table.
Yeah.
You think that's going to be the finish of the match? He'll get the pin because it's false count anywhere.
Yeah.
You cut back to Braun. He's got Nakamura in power slam position. I'm like, is he going to slam him on the floor? That's going to suck.
I see that piano. I'm like,
no, and I did too. I was like, oh God, don't do that.
I was thinking to myself,
don't do that.
That piano is probably going to explode because they gimmicked it to shit. They sliced and diced that thing from the inside out. They didn't gimmick shit. Shit.
It's probably about at least that thick wood.
Yeah.
And not cheap shit wood.
No, this is
Wood.
fucking borderline stone wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
then
he power slams them, and it just it's barely even dents.
No, because it's thick ass wood, man.
and so Braun rolls, and so Shinsuke immediately looks like he's in legit pain, which I'm pretty sure he is. He reaches back, and he's got just a fucking gallon of blood on his hand.
Bad.
And then Braun rolls him down and goes and gets the pin. And then they cut to announce, and Michael Cole's looking at him. He's like, got some medics over here.
No, he's like, trainers are, Corey Gray said, trainers are attending to Shinsuke Nakamura.
Thank God for that. Shinsuke needs to be on the first boat to AEW, man. Seriously. I don't know. There's a river that goes straight to wherever AEW is right now.
Well, I mean, they're in Glendale, Phoenix. I don't know where they are next week. I don't know. But he needs to get out of there. Yeah.
Yep.
Because that was bad.
That was horrible.
The bit with the gong was funny. When Nakamura gets the mallets and was doing the nunchucks thing. That was great.
Hold on. Orlando Orego here says, Zayn is not injured, guys. WWE doesn't want to use wrestling. That's actually not true. I think it was Meltzer. Somebody said today.
We heard
he still has shoulder issues.
Still has shoulder issues.
Yeah.
Yep. That's not new news. Heard that before.
Yeah, we had heard that before, but that's apparently still a thing.
Yeah.
So
that's a bummer.
No, it's totally a bummer. Man, how cool would it be to see El Generico in AEW?
That'd be great.
Wouldn't that be terrific?
Ole.
Next,
we got a Corbin Reigns recap. We really need more of that. Baron interview. He says,
I'm going to replace Roman.
On posters.
I'll be all over Fox TV. I'm going to place Reigns on poster, on AIDS, on Fox.
Ads, Baron. Ads. Don't. God. Damn it.
Oh,
ads.
And
after that, a moment of bliss with the Bella Twins is pretty much exactly what we thought it was going to be. They're in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Bella Twins.
So, the better I say about this. Okay, so here's the thing. They are deserving of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
They are. Because they have done a lot of shit. I just personally can't really stand them. So we'll just move on. The cute moment, though, was at the very end, Daniel Bryan comes out with a little birdie.
He's got a match. He's got Birdie. Hands Birdie off to Bree.
It was really cute.
Yeah, it was.
It was really cute. But I can't stand the Bellas, man.
Well, it's like they didn't have, I expected some, because especially when Bree says, hey, Alexa, in the rest of the women's division, you're really raising the bar. for women's wrestling. And I was like, okay, someone needs to step out. Like Bailey step out.
Yeah.
And like have some sort of punctuation on this segment.
Yeah.
And it just kind of petered out.
Yeah.
And then Daniel Bryan comes out. Usually these type of things, I understand it's the pomp and whatnot.
They're still doing that Bella's podcast.
Are they having some sort of trivia thing on there where Daniel Bryan was asking questions?
Yeah, it was not pretty. He was like, "Oh, I don't know. I think he asked like who Susan B. Anthony was or something like that. I don't know." Yeah, it was not pretty. What was the name of their podcast?
I think it was just called the Bella Podcast.
Bella. Oh, the Bella's Podcast. Here we go. Let's see when last time they updated it. Hopefully they're still doing it. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Season 1. What is this? Oh, cool. Okay, Wednesday was the last one.
And they still have their
February
YouTube
12th,
channel,
February
I think.
5th. We're pregnant. Okay, good for them. Hey, good for them.
Getting that podcast money.
I don't care, but good for them.
Next, Daniel Bryan versus Heath Slater. Drew Gulak's on. Heath Slater's on commentary. No, Drew Gulak's on commentary.
Michael, are you falling asleep over there?
Great.
Oh God, that was funny.
So good. So Heath Slater starts working over Daniel Bryan's leg, and Drew's like, "There you go."
Yeah.
Holes in the game, working over his leg, sound strategy. Daniel Bryan tries to do the thing like where he walks up the top turnbuckle, flips over his opponent. He couldn't do it because his leg was crap. Heath DDTs him, gets 2. Heath goes up top. Drew's like, "Stop. Damn it, man, stop."
He was pitching a fit, man.
Yeah.
It was great. A conniption.
Yeah, Heath jumps off, misses, splash. Daniel Bryan hits yes kicks, goes for a knee plus. Heath avoids that, rolls up. Daniel Bryan gets 2, and then Daniel Bryan hits a knee plus right there for the win anyways.
Yeah. So, Daniel Bryan was just smiling at Drew.
And Drew was like, "Oh, he almost had you a couple times."
Yeah. That was good stuff. That was good. I'm looking forward to this, man.
It should be good.
This is something to look forward to for sure.
Indeed. Next, Mandy backstage, more of that glitchy stuff.
With Matt Taven.
Yeah, no. She's like waiting for her ride. Dolph walks by.
Oh, crap. I forgot to put up a question thread on Patreon.
Oops. And it's like, "Oh, it's all right, Mandy. I'll give you a ride." They leave. And Otis, looking all disheveled.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like Neville after he lost the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, horny fat Neville.
Yeah. Walks out from behind a road case and just kind of lurks there.
Yeah, man.
It's not a good look for Otis. I'll agree with you
No,
there.
man. It
should have stayed at the hotel.
He should have. No, you know what? No, he should be like walking by Mandy very, conspicuously with some really attractive lady on his arm. And he just looks at Mandy and says, "Great." And starts thrusting his hips.
Starts air humping.
Yeah, man, that's his thing. Or he just he has his like attractive lady next to Mandy, and they just start undressing there on the spot.
God.
Let's show her.
No, that's a good idea. None of that.
Are you ready for a good time? Sheamus promos next.
Terrible.
Calls out.
Crap.
He calls out. Why? What was with the like super extended pause in the end? He was like
trying to remember his lines, man.
He was like, no, but it was just, and then all this is gonna come to a head when I step into.
Yeah, no. There's nothing dramatic. He didn't get more menacing or anything.
Elimination Chamber.
Terrible. He says, "I'm going to exterminate the biggest rat."
Man, you ain't gonna win Elimination
Yeah, he ain't
Chamber.
winning anything, Sheamus.
You're a solid mid-carder. Get out of here
Yeah,
with
man.
that trash.
Keep your eyes on the Intercontinental title. That might be likely in another year from now.
And then a couple of fucking losers were backstage. Chad Gable and
No, I like the
Cruz.
Apollo Crews response to Chad Gable's BS. Chad Gable's like, "I'm so tired of Sheamus bullying us.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it, he's ticking me off." And he goes to Apollo, goes, "You don't have to stand for this either."
Yeah.
And
Apollo's like,
just-
"Fuck you."
He basically rolls his eyes at him. Says, "All right, you handle Sheamus how you want to. I'm going to handle him how I want
Yeah,
to."
he's like, "I'm going back to main event. I'm gonna have classics with Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali there."
Yeah.
Is Mustafa Ali yet on
No.
main event?
No, that's a Raw show, man.
It's a brand specific show still.
Yeah, because they shoot it before Raw.
Oh, that makes sense.
It was Cedric versus Akira Tozawa.
That was probably a banger match.
Probably was. They gave us some time. Yeah,
Y'all need to
probably
start
was.
watching main event, man. Telling you, they're doing good stuff over there.
Our kind of main event for SmackDown tonight, Naomi versus Carmela. Bailey came on down to hang out ringside and watch this match.
Yeah.
Favorite part of this match was when you can obviously hear the ref call the spot.
Do a blockbuster now. Hey, blockbuster now.
Blockbuster next.
Listen, we're rolling up to 6:58. Blockbuster now, please.
That was great.
So we got a blockbuster.
Yeah, right after that.
Right after
Who'da
that.
thunk?
And then followed by the corkscrew.
Split-legged moonsault.
Thank you.
From Naomi to get the win.
Yeah.
It was all right. There was like a period where it seemed like they was a little clunky, like they had some miscommunications.
Naomi either had ring rust or they just don't have good chemistry. Because I felt like this reminded me a little bit of the Aleister Black Rowan match from like last
This was
week.
clunkier than that.
It was it was a little on the slow side, a little on the clunky side. I think Carmela might be. Look, this might just be bad chemistry. I don't know. Carmela can be brought to a really good match, and I think Naomi can be brought to a really good match. Maybe they're just not the types to bring somebody to a really good match.
Anyways, Bailey showed up, and then Naomi at one point goes to the top rope. Bailey gets on the apron to distract her. So Mela hits a handspring. Rana gets a 2, and like she goes up to Naomi after that and like gets in her face a little bit.
Yeah.
And the ref just tosses her.
Yeah, you're out of here.
Bye. And we heard like there was reports
Jessica's
going around.
not dealing with that shit.
There's reports going around online that Sasha is supposed to be on the show tonight. Nope.
Oh wow, I didn't hear that. That's cool.
Or she's supposed to be at SmackDown, but I guess she's like at SmackDown on a regular basis. Even though she hasn't been on the show, she's been there.
I wonder if I wonder if they were gonna have her like attack Lacey during an interview, and then they're like, "Oh,
I thought maybe they'd have
Guess what? You're not cleared still."
after Bailey gets tossed, they'd have Sasha come out and attack somebody and make it a triple threat at Super Showdown.
Yeah,
That's what I was expecting.
that's funny. Cassandra Mann here in chat says this show was weird tonight. SmackDown was good last week. Tonight was just weird. We kind of beg to differ on that one, Cassandra, because SmackDown
Was not a fan of last week's show.
not a fan of last week's show.
This week I thought was relatively enjoyable.
Yeah, I've had a good time talking about it.
After that match, Goldberg promo, he says, I haven't been on SmackDown in a while, so I'm going to come out here. I'm going to take my time.
Sorry, Bill. 6:58. You're off.
Well, I mean, just because then, like, the next sentence he says pretty much is, "Oh, I'm not here to talk, Fiend. I'm here to fight. I want the Universal title."
So he tells the Fiend that he's ready. He's interrupted by Firefly Funhouse.
Bray says he's doing some work around the Funhouse, and that's when Bill says, "I don't want to talk. I want that Universal title."
Yeah, he says, "I know what you're all about, Bray. Your mind games aren't going to work on me." And he's like,
You don't know me, man.
Says maybe we should get to know each other.
and then he
Here's some of my
introduces,
friends.
Yeah, he introduces his puppets. And then the last one was Rambling Rabbit. And man, Bray hates Rambling
Because
Rabbit.
Rambling Rabbit goes, "I love you,"
Yeah. I love you.
and then Bray calls him a traitor. And he gets his mallet out, and Rambling Rabbit vamooses.
I feel like the relationship between Bray and Rambling Rabbit is like you and Hilton.
Yeah.
I get that feeling like you're Bray and Hilton is
Yeah,
Rambling
like
Rabbit.
20 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're all old now and stuff.
Yeah. We're all going to go to the Big 3 event here in town and have a blast.
Man, you, me, Hilton, and Mr. Dope.
Hell yeah, man.
That's going to be great.
I cannot wait.
Go Aliens. You got this on lock.
Killer Threes. That's my team.
Yeah, you got a good squad, man.
I know, man. I'm really excited about that.
Would it be bad if I like change to the enemies at this point?
No.
I can't change to the enemies?
You can.
I still have
You
time.
don't buy any merch. Once you buy merch, you can't go back.
Then I'm locked in.
Yeah. So I feel really good about the Killer Threes because not only is the squad great, their merch looks great too.
Oh man, I know enemies they have like San Andreas looking font.
I know enemies has
It's
good
good stuff. And like the name enemies.
Great.
Are they all enemies on the team? You got Gilbert Arenas on
Rick
the team.
Mahorn's the coach, man.
So yeah, he like fosters dissent amongst the
Which
group.
team is it? Power, I think, has Birdman.
Yeah. Which I'm so happy he's doing something productive because he went through some shit in his day.
I think Corey Maggetti's on that team too. All the rosters in the Big 3 are awesome.
Oh, they're stacked.
Can't wait.
They're stacked.
I'm more excited to go to that than any NBA game I've ever gone to. Save for me when I saw Jordan one time.
No, I'm with you on that one. And here's the thing: I don't imagine tickets are gonna be that expensive.
I hope not.
I want to get close.
Same.
I want to give like a high five to Catino Mobley.
Hell yeah, man.
That'd be great.
Awesome.
Old timer.
I think he's about our age too.
I know, but he looks like he's in his 60s.
I know. So anyways, Bray says, "Oh, Bill, I know someone who's just dying to meet you." When the lights go down, Bill smiles as the lights are going down. Lights come up. Bill says, "Oh, the Fiend, and you're right behind me." Of course he is.
Yeah.
Bill turns around. He's like, "I don't care about you, Fiend.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of you." He spears him, gets in the corner, primes from another. It's like, "Get up, get up." Bray gets up. Mm-hmm. Not exactly no selling it, but not exactly selling it either. Lights
It was he sold it like he stubbed a toe.
Yeah.
Because he was like getting up, he was like, oh, that sucks.
It sucks. This doesn't really hurt, but it does hurt.
Oh.
Lights go down, come back up, Fiend is gone. You get the Bray laughter filling the arena, running counterpoint to Goldberg's music. And that's how you close the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
All in all, fun.
Yeah, no, it was pretty fun. It's more fun when you have alcohol to talk about it.
Absolutely. Vincent Millage or Millage going in Raw Demonetized edition. That's what these Friday shows are all about.
Yeah, I like the Friday shows because generally SmackDown is shit and we get to drink and curse.
Shaq462. Since the Bellas are in the Hall of Fame, I meant to do this earlier. Larson, give me a Bree mode.
Bree mode! This sucks. Hey, let's do this. Read off a couple more super chats.
All right, Orlando Orega. We need more rants from Steve in the future. Who should Daniel Bryan face at WrestleMania? Drew Gulak.
Drew fucking Gulak.
Fear and Loathing. Bryan versus Gulak next week. Well, hot damn, said Sam. That'd be cool.
Okay,
That
so...
announced?
Oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I got one more here. Fear and Loathing again. Did Steve fight the Fiend at a house show this week? Crabby Steve heel turn.
I'm not crabby. I know. I love this shit. Look, just because I'm talking shit about stuff, I legitimately enjoy coming in for SmackDown because at this point it's like we're having beers, we're having fun. It reminds me of like sort of old school going in Raw when we didn't worry about like, oh, it's our business.
I'm going to eat some Fritos right now.
And you're just eating
Why not?
Fritos right now.
Why not?
So I don't know who sent us this. We have like a bunch of mail to open. And I want to shout out some patrons. I forgot to do that at the head of the show. But let's see here. Patreon meet. Let's see here. Okay, so Chase Bowder is a new patron, and he's at the $50 level.
He's getting that shirt, then.
And he asked, he was like, hey, can I get this shirt by Mania if I'm a patron now? Yes, I'm going to make sure that he gets this shirt before Mania. And that's it.
Thank you.
So thank you, Chase. Thank you
Chase.
very much. So this is from Super 7. You know what Super 7 is?
It's toy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got cool stuff.
But I don't know who would have sent this to us. Let's see here. Man, whoever sent this to us needs to let us know.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. This is fucking outstanding.
Oh, that's so cool.
Dude, it's Ed 209 and then the motherfucker that he shot through.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic.
That's
That's
so good.
so cool.
Mr. Kinney.
Yeah.
Missing part of
Look
his,
at that right there,
his
man.
tummy there.
Holy, man, whoever sent that really needs to hit us up and let us know.
Yeah, declare. Let us know.
Because that's fucking outstanding.
That's awesome.
That's so
my favorite
great.
movies ever.
And then we got some more over here.
Hands to be wonderful. Going in Raw Casual Friday SmackDown Live review. Fear and Loathing can Austin Aries sell Nigel McGuinness some stem cells. Gosh. So we can get Nigel versus Bryan for Mania. That'd be
Yeah,
amazing.
we got to buy some of them stem cells from south of the border.
Looks like an artwork, perhaps.
Let's see here. This is from Zachary Evergreen from
Thank you, Zachary.
here in California. Let's see here. He has a letter as well. Hello, friendos.
Hi.
After the SR Club podcast disbanded, I started to focus on my music. Oh, remember the SR Club? Those them dudes talking shit to us that time. They seem cool, though.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a Funko Pop.
Really?
The Mandalorian. It's the client.
It's Werner Herzog!
Herzog.
Oh, man. Who gave us that?
I don't know. And there's maybe a gift receipt in here. Let's see.
You guys are the best. Included is a gold vinyl pressing of our first record.
Oh, wow.
I remember Larson mentioning Type O Negative once, and that is my biggest influence. Currently working on our second one, and we'll be in your area within the year when it is finished. If you could please shout this out on Going In Raw, that'd be fantastic. Heaven Heals, Heels, on Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon. You can also check out heavenheels.com at Heelkat with a K, HeelKat. Too Sweet Zachary. P.S. Forgive the spelling.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Right. But wow, man, that's fantastic.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Look at that. That's fantastic.
Oh, that's cool.
Heaven's Heels. Look at that right there. Check that out. That's great, man.
That's
You
so
gotta-
cool.
You got to check that out. You have a vinyl player at
I'll
home,
pop in
don't
the
you?
record player home.
All right, and then okay, we got this This is great.
That's awesome.
This is great. The Mandalorian.
And then we got this one here from Vinny Elliott, which Vinny spent a fucking mint to get this to us.
Looks like it'd be well stocked for further Fridays, huh?
I think he sent us some beer.
I mean, that's a moving box.
Yeah. So Lacey, who works at the post office, said that not only are you not supposed to send beer, you're not supposed to have moving boxes with handles. So Vinny Elliott was
Well, it depends on the state, I think.
violated. Well, she works here in California.
Oh, really? Oops.
But he got it through.
More power to him.
Okay, Keys, you're not doing the job here. I got some sharp ones. There you go. All right, what we got here? We got Drink Yeehaw beer.
Whoa.
Tote bag.
So I'm like,
Oh,
oh
my
yeah, look
God,
at
yeah,
that.
there's a lot of beer in here.
Some shirts.
Hey, Stephen Larson. Here are some beers from my brewery, Yeehaw. I threw in a couple of shirts each and some stickers.
Awesome.
Vinny. Oh, man, look at that.
Oh, that's great. That one's yours. That's the XL.
There you go.
Awesome. Oh man, even more. These are
Oh,
comfy.
look at that.
These
Man,
are-
I'll wear the shit out
This
of
is
that.
comfy.
Look at that. Look at the
This
back
is
right
IPA.
there.
Oh, that's great.
That's tight. That's so
Incredible.
Cool. This one is for you.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
That's great.
There you go. I'll grab some of these
Holy
here.
moly, this is a lot of beer.
Oh, wow. Got some stickers here. Look at
Oh,
that.
man.
That's tight.
Double IPA. Big Hoppa. That's what this one's called. Whoops, that one almost fell off. Look at that.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Fine Southern beer, it says. Amazing.
There we
Thank you
go.
so much, Vinny.
Some Scotch ale here.
Ooh, Scotch ale's good stuff.
There you go. Oh, that one fell.
Fear and Loathing, another super chat here. Larson, Pete Steele grew up in my neighborhood. He had a Mad Max X car. Google Pete Steele car. All right.
That's cool.
Man, I can't wait to try this.
Now we got to put it in the fridge here.
Oh, there's more? Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't think we have room for all this in the fridge.
We'll make room.
What is that one?
Oh,
It's
looks
a
like
sampler.
Yeah.
Got an IPA, a porter.
Whole selection there.
Ooh, a Dunkel. Pale ale. 80, I don't know what that is. A Cerveza. There we go. Thank you so much, Vinny. This
That's
is
right.
awesome.
Thanks, Vinny. That's really terrific, man. That's something else.
Beer
That's
fridge
something
well
special.
stocked for a
Absolutely.
while.
I'll toss one of these stickers on my laptop here. Let's see here. A couple more questions. We got Stevie Bradley asking if Emo Otis is next. If he's gonna wear his hair, like he's gonna dye his hair black
And all in front of his
all
face.
in front of his face, and then be like, "Bleh." What's an emo band, dude, that he can listen to?
Oh, he's gonna get in the goth Bauhaus.
Bauhaus.
Some Susie and the Banshees.
Yeah, there you go.
He's
Oh, that's
going
good stuff.
80s stuff.
That's good stuff right there.
There you go. Bela Lugosi's dead.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
All that.
Yeah. That was in The Hunger.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember that movie?
Oh, man. Let's see here. Rich says Goldberg wins Thursday. Wyatt to be in the Andre Battle Royal eliminated first. Apparently, Rich is booking Raw these days.
Rich not a fan of Bray Wyatt.
SmackDown? No,
It's
he's
been,
not.
It's been well established.
He's not. Jamie Fonseca.
Jaime.
That's right. Jaime. Hey, y'all. Is Braun redeemable at this point?
Have him to do cool stuff, and I think it's entirely
That
possible.
IC title looks so ill-fitting on him. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, get the title back, the old title back on him.
It's so good.
Like, the one that they did for Shinsuke, it actually looked like a Shinsuke-centric title. For whatever reason, it just sort of looked like it was fit for him.
Mm-hmm.
Give him get the old title back.
I know.
It was unnecessary.
I know.
Rich, you guys see any titles changing hands on Thursday? The tag titles.
Yeah.
SmackDown tag? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Miz
Miz and Morrison will win those. Jake Mountford would like to see WWE revisit the New Day versus Usos, or could Miz and Morrison win the titles at Crown Royal? I totally think Miz and Morrison's win at Crown Royal. They might do a multi-team match for Mania.
Yeah.
Hands would be wonderful. Power rank classic WWE instrument props. He gave his own answer. Edge and Christian kazoos.
That's a good one. I like
Stone Cold's guitar.
Yeah, Stone Cold's guitar. I was going to say that. That's a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Andrew Jocelyn Larson, I want to hear your guitar playing. You can hear it on FRIENDO Club TV every day.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Full length coming. Got that pedal finally.
Oh, nice.
Start working on it.
Good.
He asked what guitar pedals or other instruments would you have used tonight.
If you want to know about guitar pedals, this motherfucker during the podcast will be looking at guitar pedals.
That reminds me.
Yeah, on his phone or on his computer.
You know, sometimes when some things go on, go up on sale and they're in demand,
you got to.
And they go like that. You got to be on top of the.
You got to swoop them.
Exactly. Like an old Korg multi-effects unit, the really small, like this large plastic ones. A buddy of mine used to have one of those, and I don't know, it probably didn't cost a ton of money.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see anything worth any significant amount of money be destroyed in a Symphony destruction match.
Yeah,
that'd break my heart.
Yeah, that's a good point. Quick shout out here. Melissa in chat says today was my birthday.
Happy
I
birthday.
turned 41. Samesies, we're twinning.
Yeah. Ryan Rubble with the Ruble with the Ruthless Aggression documentary. What Ruthless Aggression era feud program do you want to get that we never did? For me, it would have been Taker versus Eddie. I want to see Shawn Michaels versus Eddie, man.
Oh, I know.
That'd
I know.
be
They should have
something
done that. Yeah, I haven't watched any. I haven't watched the other episode, but we should totally do a video on like the top 10 biggest chunks of bullshit that come out of that. WWE was a name change of inspiration for Vince. Get out of here with that shit.
Yes. Andrew Jocelyn says, I work at Guitar Center, Larson. I can get you some deals.
Deals.
All right, we might have
Guaranteed Pete
We
on.
might have a conversation, Andy.
Yeah. All right, man. Anyways, I think that's it for the show. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, let's smash that like button, man.
Please.
Just smash it. Let's try to get to like 400 likes.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways,
The way things are going on YouTube with their notifications and such, that seems like
man, we got some stuff to figure out. Anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Till next time. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.